Jalen Williams has broken out in his sophomore NBA season. He has helped the OKC Thunder climb near the top of a stacked Western Conference following a stellar rookie campaign. Williams has also greatly improved his efficiency to become the second leading scorer to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is averaging just under 18 points per game while shooting over 50% from the field and over 40% from 3. His defensive versatility helps the Thunder's small ball starting lineup work to perfection with rookie sensation Chet Holmgren. And Williams' playmaking as a 6'5" combo guard and swingman are an ideal fit on the best young team in the NBA. It is a mystery how Williams got passed on 11 times in the 2022 NBA draft, given his size and multifaceted skill set at the point guard position. So let's take a look at how the 11 players drafted before Jalen Williams are doing in their sophomore seasons. At number 1, we have Paolo Banchero. He has just been absolutely excellent this year for Orlando Magic. He is built off his Rookie of the Year campaign and will probably be an All-Star as well, but not much to say about him. I think the only thing he may have to improve on with this game is possibly turnovers and his three-point shooting. But other than that, Paolo Banchero, he has just been an awesome number 1 overall pick. Definitely a future superstar. And like I said, should be an All-Star this season, and hopefully he can lead the Magic to a playoff berth. At number 2, we have Chet Holmgren. At this point, he's probably the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year along with Victor Wembanyama. But yeah, Chet has been excellent, shooting over 50% from the field, around 40% from 3. He's just been a catalyst to the Thunder, claiming a top seed in the West at this point in the season. But Chet is excellent, man. It's such a good shot blocker, such a good scorer. He is so polished, and yeah, no doubt, I think he's going to win Rookie of the Year. Obviously, Wembanyama is in some competition with him right now, but just given the Thunder's team success, I'd say it's likely that Chet wins Rookie of the Year if he stays healthy. But he's just an awesome player to watch, such a good defender, such a good three-point shooter, and it will be very exciting to see how his career pans out in OKC. At number 3, we have Jabari Smith Jr. He's had a really solid second season with the Houston Rockets. He hasn't really improved his points per game too much, but he's improved his rebounding and his three-point efficiency, and he's become a really good defender as well. So he's making some good progress with the Rockets, and the Rockets are looking to make their first playoff appearance since 2020, and Jabari Smith will definitely be a huge part of that. But yeah, his career trajectory at this point looks very promising, and I think he will definitely be a future All-Star for the Rockets. At number 4, we have Keegan Murray. He has increased his scoring to around 16 points per game this season. His efficiency has dipped a bit, but for the most part, man, he's just been awesome for the Kings. Has expanded his offensive game to not just catch and shoot, but more stuff off the dribble. But he should definitely be a future star for the Kings. Have to imagine he's going to be a cornerstone piece for them going forward. And kind of the same thing with Jabari Smith Jr. He's kind of on that, superstar track, and I think he will get there eventually. But he's making some good progress this season, and looking forward to seeing how he does the rest of the season with the Kings. At number 5, we have Jaden Ivey. His minutes have kind of been cut this season with the Pistons, but he has been getting more playing time as of late. A pretty solid scorer overall, though his three-point efficiency is still a little bit shaky, but he's very explosive, extremely quick. I think he's got a lot of potential, and just hopefully him and K can kind of work things out and just be a good, pairing at those guard positions for Detroit going forward. But yeah, he's kind of struggled a little bit this season, but, I have high hopes for him. I think he's going to be a very good player. Looking forward to seeing how he does the rest of the season with Detroit, and hopefully he is a cornerstone player for them going forward. At number 6, we have Benedict Mathurin. He's been great coming off the bench for Indiana for a second straight year. Really been that, awesome spark plug off the bench for them. In Indiana, they're looking to make the playoffs this year, and Benedict Mathurin will definitely be a huge part of that. He's just an excellent scorer. He's pretty much got the full scoring package. He's kind of a taller guard as well and a solid defender. Got some good strength to him, got some good height to him as well. So I have high hopes for him. I think him and Tyrese Halliburton will be an excellent backcourt pairing here going forward, at least once Benedict Mathurin starts. But yeah, hopefully he can help lead the Pacers to a playoff berth this year, and looking forward to seeing how he continues to grow alongside Tyrese Halliburton. At number 7, we have Shaedon Sharpe. He has definitely broken out in his second season. He has kind of had some injuries here and there that have prevented him from playing, at least lately at the recording of this video. But yeah, Shaedon Sharpe, he should be a cornerstone player for the Blazers going forward. He is super polished as a scorer. He's probably the most explosive player in the league at this point. He's just had some insane dunks already in his career. But yeah, he is such a fun player to watch. And, him, Anthony Simons, Scoot Henderson, they should be the cornerstone players for the Blazers. And yeah, Shaedon Sharpe, he's on a great trajectory to eventually become a star player. At number 8, we have Dyson Daniels. He's just been really solid for the Pelicans over the past couple years. He's kind of a 6'6", 6'7" point guard, and he's kind of improved his three-point shooting as well over the past few years, but he's been excellent, man. He's an awesome defender as well. He's just really advanced for his age in so many areas, has such a versatile skill set. Have to imagine he will be a key player here for the Pelicans going forward as they kind of continue to ascend in the Western Conference, but I don't really know if we'll start. Obviously, the Pelicans got a really good starting lineup already, but yeah, Dyson Daniels, he's excellent. He should be a huge piece, though, for the Pelicans going forward as they try to compete for a championship. At number 9, we have Jeremy Sochan. At the beginning of the season, Greg Popovich put him as the starting point guard. He never really played point guard before, but he's got some good playmaking skills and is kind of slowly learning the position. But he hasn't really played point guard lately as I'm recording this video. I believe Trey Jones has kind of earned back that starting spot. But either way, Jeremy Sochan is still starting. He's a really solid all-around player. Don't know if he'll necessarily ever be like a superstar type player, but he can pretty much do everything well. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how he, continues to grow alongside Victor Wembanyama, and he's just been a really solid player so far. Solid defender. He's improving as a three-point shooter, and yeah, just looking forward to seeing how he grows alongside Victor Wembanyama. At number 10, we have Johnny Davis. Hasn't played too much so far in his first few years in Washington, but I think he's got good potential. He's kind of, a taller point guard, but hopefully he can get some playing time. I think he will. Obviously, I think the Wizards do have some, playing time open for a point guard behind, Tyus Jones and, guys like Jordan Poole as well, but yeah, hopefully he can get some playing time. Hopefully he can show what he can do. And yeah, like I said, I think he's still got potential to be a pretty solid player in this league. At number 11, we have Ousmane Dieng. Hasn't gotten too much playing time on the Thunder, kind of similar to Johnny Davis, but he's got some good potential. Kind of a taller, lanky wing, can defend, can play make a little bit. I think can shoot a little bit as well. So yeah, although he's not really in the rotation right now, the Thunder have seen some great success kind of with their very consistent starting lineup and rotation, so he may not get too much playing time for the rest of the season. I think that depends on maybe if the Thunder have some injuries or, let's say, some rotation minutes open up, but I think he's got good potential to be a really solid contributor to a Thunder team that is trying to contend, but it's kind of unclear, if they're going to wait for some of the younger players like Dieng to develop just because of how much success they've had this season, and they're probably going to be a contender at this point, but who knows? Still though, Ousmane Dieng, I think he will be a solid player, whether it's with the Thunder or somewhere else. But yeah, like I said, just unclear if the Thunder are going to, have time to develop him and develop some of their other younger players with their, now kind of contention success and hopes for a championship. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.